Hi, I'm Dr. Saira.
And I'm Texas Peck. And today we're going to do something a little different. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise!
And we are getting so much positive feedback on the book, The How, and there's some really good teaching in it. And one of the things that's different, I think, as we move through this work, is that we're both doing the work. This isn't...
It's not just theory, it's
Yeah.
lived practice.
Yeah.
For anybody who's...
Can you be a little more excited when you say that instead of the...
The lessons aren't always painless.
Yeah.
It's kind of intense. So if you haven't heard of us before, we are the co-founders of Advanced Consciousness Therapy, which is a new therapeutic modality that normalizes the merging of energy and psychology. And so what we want to share with you today is one of the spiritual axioms, which is one of the 10 immutable truths that are the foundation for this therapeutic modality.
Right. And the book is The How, written by Monique Peck, who also happens to be my wife, making sure I get the plug in there, But so today, one of the things that we talk a lot about is following your intuitive knowing. And we're just going to brush through that because this is how we picked the topic for today. Mm-hmm. So out of the 10, I asked Dr. Saira to feel into what one that she wanted to speak about today. And there was sort of one and then an A and a B on the one. Mm-hmm. Yeah? We'll say it that way?
Yeah.
So the 1A, you like how she loves that one.
1A.
1A. Yeah. So I'm going to read it. And here's the axiom. There is always a choice. Even when circumstances are beyond our control, advanced consciousness therapy teaches that our inner state, perspective, and response are within our power. By reconnecting with this truth, clients reclaim agency and stop waiting for external conditions to change before choosing peace, clarity, or aligned action. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, so this axiom is challenging us, those of us who feel like, I don't have a choice in this. This is just happening to me, and somebody else has decided that this is the situation that I'm in. Now, what we don't want to do is minimize anybody's external conditions, which may be hard. Right? You may be in a real life circumstance that is not your choice. You did not choose, for example, to live by that neighbor that, I don't know,
did something,
broke down your fence or whatever, right? You did not, you chose that house, but you did not choose who moved in next door. You chose, perhaps to live in a particular neighborhood, and suddenly everything is changing in that neighborhood, and maybe you didn't choose that, right? So there may be things happening externally that don't feel like your choice. What we're talking about is something deeper than that, right? That no matter what the external circumstances are that I find myself in, I have a choice as far as my inner state. Now, that's a big statement. That's basically saying that you're responsible for making that choice then.
Yeah, that's and when I work with people, that deeper truth is sometimes the hardest thing. Right? When we kind of get past that one, and I don't know about your experience, but if we can blame somebody else, what we forget is that we're giving away our power to
make a different choice. Right. It's okay. Let's give you an example. Okay. So my sister has triplet 3-year-olds. At the recording of this video, they are 3 years old. 3 3-year-olds. That's a lot. It's a couple handfuls. It's like 3 handfuls. And one of the things I've noticed being their auntie is that they're very, very responsive to their environment. So if they get the snack they want, they light up. If they don't get the snack they want, there's a meltdown, right? If they, anything, you can think of anything. Anybody who's been around children knows that up to a certain age, really, they're very, very responsive and reactive to their external environment.
For sure.
The hope is that we grow out of that. The hope is that by the age of, there's this threshold, what Monique calls in the book, the age of significance.
Agency.
The age of agency?
Don't look at
me.
Significant.
Okay, I have to look it up now. Okay. So in the book, Monique talks about the threshold of agency and the significance of age 12 to 13. So that's the age where we start getting more choice around our internal responses. We're not as activated by the external environment as up until that age. And part of that is because of the brain development that happens at that age, right? So the part of the brain that can self-regulate is much more online by the age of 12, 13. Okay.
But one of the problems is that sometimes we've had some stuff that's impacted how we view the world before we hit that age of age.
Oh, most of us have.
Right?
Yeah.
So now we have the choice to believe some of those old patterns or to not.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And so for most of us, unless we're really like, I don't know, like
superhuman,
advanced, unless we're very advanced, most of us develop certain patterns when we're really little, and then we just keep replaying those. And those patterns come out of adapting to our environments. And so we talk in the book about the 6 adaptations and how there's certain, and we each kind of have our favorite way of coping. So for me, one of my favorite adaptations was controlling behaviors.
Hard to believe. So I just said hard to believe. I didn't say anything else.
Tongue in cheek. Hard to believe. So for me, like age 12, 13, actually locked in those controlling behaviors even more fully. Right? Because I realized that by doing things a certain way, I got certain outcomes. And those outcomes kept me safe, kept me protected, kept me alive, gave me value, kept me socially connected, like all of these different. So when I behaved in certain ways, I was more accepted by my peer group, accepted by my family.
That sounds pretty good. Why would you want to change that?
Well, that's the thing, is our adaptations worked, and that's why we developed them.
Right.
But at some point, they stop working.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because our adaptations are not the truth of who we are.
Ah, so there's another layer.
Right.
Right.